A new kind of blood has been discovered in humans. A virus broke out, and we all started panicking when it got out of control. We were warned about its danger, but we never thought it would come to the end of most of humanity. We got too comfortable with our everyday lives, and it ended because we didn't listen to the right people. All the signs were there, but we ignored them all. How could we have been so stupid? The problems were right in front of us, but we were all too busy feeding those that truly don't care about us. The politicians and pharmaceutical industry had most of us fooled by their so-called cure for this lethal virus. All that cure really did was put an end to humanity and fill the pockets of those who took advantage of the idiots of this world. A new virus came and killed the old lethal virus and created a world-ending one in its place. We thought the old virus would end us all, but we never thought it could get as bad as it is now. The cause of this new virus came from the drugs we were given throughout the old virus. G167. G167 was a virus that started somewhere in South Africa. No one knows who got it first, because it seemed to be a normal sickness of this time, like the cold or the flu. That thought quickly changed once it started to spread rapidly throughout the country. Because of how rapid this virus was spreading, South Africa went into lockdown. No one could leave or enter South Africa until this virus was under control. They tried to warn us all, but of course, we didn't listen. The world is whatever it is now because we didn't listen to South Africa's warning. We were too busy living stupidly and pretending as if we were not going to be affected. Now look at us now. We are in the middle of an apocalypse. We are in the middle of an apocalypse because of us being too careless. The current state of this world is not what you would think it is. The current state of this world is not what you would think it would be. G167 has flipped this world upside down. Not the virus itself, but what it opened. When we finally took it for what it really was, that's when it really became a danger to us all. The world went on lockdown. People could work at home and did. Those that couldn't didn't go to work. I didn't have to go into work because I wasn't needed at this time. It was great until they stopped paying me. I had to go back to my first job. I went back to being a produce clerk for the local grocery store, and it was bad. All the shelves were cleared out, especially toilet paper, for whatever reason. The workplace didn't change. It was still a giant mess. From my perspective, every workplace is owned by the worthless, greedy, and evil people. This place was no exception whatsoever. They treated us even worse now, even though they are making more money than ever before. Of course, they didn't pay us much, or really anything at all. I quickly got out of there. I only lasted a month, because I saw how much worse it truly got. Every job after that really wasn't so different. I only had a job for a year at a time. Current day, there are no such things as jobs or workplaces. We are back to the way it should have been in the first place. We are back to trading. I am a hunter, so I hunt for food and trade for whatever I want or need. I hunt with my katana and tanto. I do have a revolver, but I only use it when necessary. I only use it as extra defense. Luckily, I haven't had to use it on someone yet. However, I do fire it off whenever I have enough ammo to do that. People don't really mess with me because of my katana, so the revolver is overall useless to me. I thought about selling it, but I would rather have it just in case I do need it at some point. Hopefully, that day never comes. I hunt alone for the most part because I don't really trust people. People have never given me a reason to trust them. so I am always alone. Believe it or not, I am perfectly happy to be alone, even at the end of the world. Besides, this virus is insanely gross, on top of being very deadly. I've seen people bleed out of their eyes and ears. I even saw a younger man than me puke up a lot of blood. And I do mean a lot of blood. He was puking until he dropped dead. It was not pretty to see whatsoever. Everyone who gets this virus has a different effect from it. However, all effects of this virus have to do with blood. I even seen someone cut themselves on a rock on the beach, and their blood was too dark. It was almost like dirty oil in a car. Unfortunately, that person died too. The messed up thing about this virus is that no one knows who has it or doesn't. You will not know until you are dead or dying from it. No test for the virus has ever worked in the past, and it isn't going to work in the future. Why? Because all of the scientists are dead. Humanity is down to an estimated 60,000 people, and not one of them is a scientist. We do have doctors, but no one can work to find the cure for this virus. They are far too busy trying to survive themselves or taking care of people closest to them. We are really fighting for ourselves now. I have seen plenty of people taken out. I see some cannibalism and some people eaten by animals, like wolves and bears. That's another reason why I stay away from people. Hunting and being alone is so much better because of that stuff. Whenever I do go hunting, I get enough for me and someone else, but I only get extra food whenever I want something from someone else. Today is the perfect example. Today I am hunting deer. Deer is normally killed by bows or guns, but I kill them with my katana. How I do it, and why do you ask? It's not that easy, as you could guess. Right now I am waiting in a tree for a deer to come near. When one does come near, I jump down and cut off its head or stab it whenever I land. Normally I am pretty good at landing strikes on the head, but I do sometimes get the timing wrong. Where I am now is where I always go hunting. No one comes here but me. I don't know why I am the only one hunting here all the time. There are plenty of things to hunt here. Deer is especially plentiful around here, especially right now. There is a bush around here. I don't really know what it is, but they do love whatever grows on it. I find this bush and climb up a tree in front of it. Oh look, a deer is coming near me right now. I jump down and I cut off its head. He is a big guy too. I put him on my sled, including its head. Now I can go back to my town and sell most of it. I always bring a sled with me whenever I go hunting for deer because they are very heavy, especially this guy. I will get a lot of money for him. My favorite part of the deer are the ribs, so I always save those for me. I bring them to my butcher, sell the meat and keep about half of the ribs. The butcher works for a restaurant, and deer is their best seller. That's where I always come in. I bring them deer, and they give me a meal. Right now they are cooking up the ribs for me, and I get to eat it at the restaurant. However, today I am not going to eat there. I am going to bring it home with me and eat it later. Right now, I am not really that hungry. I eat at home mostly because I don't want to be around other people, and I got other stuff to do today. G167 ended a lot of people's lives, but not me. In fact, my life got even better. People forgot how to socialize, not like they really did anyway, but I probably didn't have to tell you that anyway. People forgot how to socialize before G167 hit. Once social media hit, that's when we really started to come to an end. People really became big-headed and fake during that time. Luckily for me, I never really got into it. Having a fake personality, I always found stupid. Like, why do it? I know why people do it, because they have no personality or want attention. Luckily, in my opinion, those people are all gone, that I know of anyway. G167 killed off the internet and brought this new world. I loved it from the beginning. Some say this is the worst time in human history, but I highly disagree. This is the best time of human history, in my opinion. Before G167, I hated life, and I saw no meaning to it. After G167, I have never felt more grateful and started to love the life I have been given. Everyone has their opinion on this virus and the vaccine, and how it really affected the world we live in today. If you want my opinion on this virus and the vaccine, I am not afraid to tell you, unlike most people nowadays. I have always been a person who never trusted anyone but myself. In my opinion, the governments of this world let us all down because they didn't care about the safety of this world, even though they fooled millions of people into believing it. Government has always failed because they believe money and power are everything in this world, and nothing else is more important. Now we live in a world where there is no government and there is no more power over others. The world is as close to peace as possible in this world, as far as I can see it. Will there be a new world order? History always likes to repeat itself, so it is more likely to happen than not. Luckily for me, I don't see that ever happening in my lifetime. Only time can tell whatever will happen to the world we live in. As of today, I am living the best life I could possibly be living, and I am going to continue to live life as best as I can.